The streets of downtown Chicago at 2 a.m. belong to two kinds of people, those looking for trouble and those trying to avoid it. Serhiy Petrov, in his silver Toyota Camry with the Uber sticker in the window, belonged to neither category. He was just trying to make a living, one ride at a time, quiet, safe, invisible, until the night trouble literally ran to his car, climbed in bleeding, and begged for his help. That's when Chicago's safest Uber driver became its most dangerous. 11:45 p.m. Serhiy Petrov opened the Uber app, went online. 51 years old, short gray hair, clean blue shirt, jeans. His car was spotless, always. Water bottles in front seat, phone charging cables in back, unscented air freshener, professional. Beethoven was playing on the radio, softly, soothingly. He'd been doing this job for 4 years, every night from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. He knew Chicago's streets, every shortcut, every dangerous neighborhood, every safe route. 5-star rating, 4.98, almost perfect. 12:17 a.m. First call, businessman to the airport. Quiet ride, good tip. 12:52 a.m. Second call, young couple, bar to home. Happy, drunk, loud. Serhiy smiled, listened, got them home safely. 1:34 a.m. Third call, elderly woman, off night shift, hospital nurse, tired, quiet. Serhiy treated her with respect. Every ride was the same. People got in, paid, got out. Simple, repeatable, safe. Serhiy liked this. It was under control, not war, not chaos, just city life. 2:11 a.m. The Uber app pinged. New call, downtown Wabash Avenue, 2 blocks away. Serhiy accepted, started the engine, drove slowly. Streets were quiet, Friday night but late. A few drunks, a few cabs, many empty streets. Serhiy found the address, nobody on the sidewalk. He checked the app, passenger named Jessica. He waited, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then he heard a sound, running footsteps, fast, panicked. He looked back. A woman was running down the street. Early 30s, red dress torn, blood on her face, streaming down from her temple. Barefoot, high heels in her hand. She ran to Serhiy's car, pulled the back door, jumped in. Drive, please drive, now. Serhiy turned. Are you Jessica? Yes, please, they're coming. Serhiy looked in the rearview mirror. At the end of the street, a black SUV was turning the corner. Quickly, high beams on. Serhiy's instincts kicked in. Questions later. Now move. Serhiy hit the gas. The Camry lurched forward. The SUV accelerated too. What's happening? Serhiy asked, calmly but firmly. Jessica was crying. They offered to drive me home, but then they went to a parking lot. I tried to escape. They hit me, took my phone. Serhiy checked the rearview mirror. The SUV was still behind them, getting closer. Serhiy turned right. The SUV turned too. He went left, narrow street. The SUV followed. Serhiy's heart was racing, but his hands were steady. On the wheel, controlled. Serhiy's mind was working. Options? Go to police. But where? Near a station 3 miles away. SUV faster, they'd catch up. Go to crowded area. But it's 2 a.m., everywhere closed. Get on highway. No, more dangerous. SUV could ram them there. Best option? Narrow streets, old neighborhood, places he knew. SUV big, slow and narrow streets. Serhiy's Camry small, can maneuver. Decision made. Serhiy turned right, entered a narrow street. The SUV followed but had to slow down. Street was narrow, parked cars on both sides. Serhiy hit the gas, 60 miles per hour in narrow street. Dangerous but necessary. Jessica screamed in back seat. Watch out! Serhiy didn't answer. His eyes were on the road. Next corner, turn left. He did. Tires screamed. The SUV took the corner wide, hit a parked car, slowed down. Serhiy gained distance, 1 block, 2 blocks. Then, stop sign. Serhiy didn't stop, went through. SUV still behind but farther away. We're going to police, Serhiy said. Jessica was still crying. No, they'll find me. They can't find you at police station, Serhiy said, voice calm but authoritative. You're safe. But now I'm changing route. Be ready. Serhiy made a sudden turn. U-turn the SUV didn't expect. The SUV passed, braked, tried to turn back. But Serhiy was already on a different street. Dark, Quiet. Drove 2 minutes. Complex route, random turns. The SUV lost them. Gone. 5 minutes later, Serhiy parked in front of the police station. Turned off engine. Jessica was still shaking. "You're safe," Serhiy said. "Go inside. Tell police. I'll testify too." You saved me," Jessica said, voice broken. "If you weren't there—" "I'm just a driver," Serhiy said. "Now go." Police are waiting. They went inside. Officers took statements. Serhiy explained everything. Description of SUV, license plate, as much as he saw from mirror, chase route. The officer nodded. "Good work, Mr. Petrov. You stayed very calm." One of the officers, looked experienced, 40s, asked Serhiy more questions. "Where did you learn these driving techniques?" "Very tactical." Serhiy paused. "Ukraine. I was military." "What role?" "Logistics. Convoy driver. Sometimes dangerous areas." The officer nodded understandingly. "I see. Lucky this woman got in your car." Serhiy didn't smile, just nodded. Lucky, maybe, or maybe fate. Jessica was treated, report filed. Serhiy went outside, back to his car. Serhiy sat in his car, hands on steering wheel, shaking, adrenaline dropping. 4 years. Nothing had happened for 4 years. Calm rides, safe routes, control. And then one night, everything changed. War came back, chase, danger, life or death. But this time he won. Nobody died. Woman was safe. Serhiy took a deep breath. Maybe we couldn't escape from the past, from skills, from who we were. Maybe we just used them differently. A week later, Serhiy received a message from the Uber app. Jessica had written, "A long thank you message. You saved my life." Police caught the men. "There will be a trial. I'll be a witness. But nothing would have happened if you weren't there. You weren't just a driver. You were a hero." Serhiy read the message, didn't reply, just closed it. He wasn't a hero. He just did the right thing, right time, right place. The next day, local news broadcast the story. Uber driver saves woman from abduction attempt. Serhiy's name was mentioned. Interview requests came. He declined, but Uber company called. "Mr. Petrov, we want to talk to you. Would you be interested in providing safety training to other drivers?" Serhiy thought. "What kind of training?" "Dangerous situations. What to do, how to escape. Your experience is valuable." Serhiy accepted. A month later, Serhiy was still driving Uber. But now he was doing something else too. Once a month, he gave safety seminars for Uber drivers, recognizing dangerous situations, planning escape routes, staying calm, and most importantly, knowing when to choose to help. At every seminar, he told Jessica's story, and every time drivers listened, carefully, because they understood. They weren't just drivers. Sometimes they were lifesavers. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Write in the comments, would you help someone in a dangerous situation? Sometimes heroes just sit behind the wheel.